Yeah, so Golden Acre Foods is about $150 million food and beverage distributor in the UK. We're privately owned, and as you say, we've been doing business for about 20 years now in the UK. Our main customer base is the modern trade. So our biggest customer is Tesco, and then we deal with Sainsbury's, Co-op, Aldi, Asda. So that's, from our perspective, is our key focus. I've been with the business 2 years and focused on growing our business into different World Foods areas. So we are looking at expansion across other countries in Europe, yeah, for sure. So what we saw during COVID was sales within the supermarket, the modern trade sector expanded massively. People were shopping more in supermarkets. They were restricting the number of stores they went to, I think, to manage some of the risk that was associated with COVID. And also we saw a huge explosion in online shopping. That trend's continued. So people are still, who started shopping online, are still continuing to shop online. And the supermarkets that we deal with, the modern trade, all of them have online shopping facilities. So all of the products that we sell to those supermarkets are also available online. Yeah, what we're seeing is a few trends. So I think plant-based food is very much of interest to the consumer. They're looking to be more health conscious and also reduce the amount of meat consumption. And I think that plays very well to South Asian cuisine, which is very much embedded in vegetarian cooking. So I think that's a really good opportunity. What we're also seeing is people, particularly right now, are very value conscious. So they're looking to potentially save some money, but also they're looking to treat themselves. So if people are eating out a bit less, then when they're eating at home, they want to be treating themselves with good quality food and products that they can really look forward to. So kind of two big trends going on at the moment between those two. Yeah, vegan cuisine. So vegetarian has really changed into just becoming vegan. So it's very easy for consumers. So they know if something is flagged as vegan, then it meets all of their needs in terms of being meat-free, but also being dairy-free as well. So that's a key trend that we're developing as well in our business, and it's an area that I think in South Asian food I think is a great opportunity. Well, I think certainly the outlook for sort of Indian food, South Asian food is very strong. You probably know that the South Asian community in the UK is growing very strongly. From our point of view, there's a big opportunity then for brands that consumers are familiar with in India to actually, for those brands to have presence in the UK and for that consumer base to be have the opportunity to buy them. I think some of the there's been some challenges in terms of some changes in legislation in the UK. Sugar tax is probably one that on soft drinks is one that springs to mind, and some of the soft drinks that we would be looking to import from India are quite high in sugar. So they would attract a tax which makes them a bit more expensive. So some brands have been reformulating those products to make them lower sugar formulations. So I think there's from our interest perspective and looking at some of the trends from the South Asian food perspective, I definitely think vegan and vegetarian are going to be big food trends. Frozen food gives a lot of opportunity. Lots of people bought more freezers during COVID because they wanted to have the opportunity to store food and not shop so often. So I think people are looking at frozen food as an opportunity, and also it's slightly better value for money normally as well. From looking at the opportunity that we're focusing on, is added value and impulse products. So the UK market is fairly well served on rice, flour, spices, but actually doesn't have very many things like snacks, biscuits, cakes, drinks. So I think there's a really good opportunity for when those people are shopping the modern trade, they're buying their rice and their flour, but they can also pick up the products that maybe a bit more indulgent and with brands that they recognise from their home countries. Well, I'm really looking forward to coming out to India. It'll be my first trip to India. I'm coming with some colleagues who have Indian heritage, so they're going to show me around. But it's really nice to see meet people face to face. I think we've had a couple of years where we haven't been able to travel, and I think coming out and talking directly to to suppliers and seeing their interesting products and seeing their ideas for expanding into the UK market will be really, really exciting. So I've got an action-packed trip with a good few focus days at Indus. So really excited to meet everybody and see what exciting food and beverages you've got to offer us.